Alright guys, welcome back to the first qualifier for the Meta Plays Genghis Khan League. We've got Donato here, Donato, however you say it. Spawning is the Chinese. You say Donato, I say Donato. He's in the orange trunks and he's up against Baltune. Here in the red trunks on the Rus. So players going for early dock ecos by the looks of things. So we've actually just got two villagers on the food here. Oh, third now. Well, nothing on food for our Chinese player for the moment. It's just going to be... Oh, here we go. It's just going to actually shore fish. Very nicely done by our players. So they're both housed for the moment. They'll be eager to just throw up one of those. So very tidy openings from our players. Very similar. First Lodger fishing boat hitting the water, so it's going to be quite a bit better at gathering. Going to be able to just drop off internally. Well, the regular fishing boats of the Chinese player. They're going to have to travel back to the shore, but there is this really close deep water fish pool. Deep water fish school, sorry. It's in a pool. So H2 going to be held up a little bit while our players go for this water eco, get a couple of fishing boats out, and then from there, boom, it's like a light switch. The economies actually move a bit faster, you know, because they've been parallel producing economy units this early on. But then it's also going to mean they might look at taking a fight on this big ass lake, because there's a lot of water to be had here. Other player doing any gold gathering just yet. A Rus player would have been gathering his gold for free though by, you know, just taking the hunts around the map. As well as any wolves he might find here. So Baltune has actually got the wood he's needed to get. He's gone for Kremlin actually defensively. Really interesting. But it means he's going to be very impervious here at home. Any attacks. That wood line going to be really safe. Well, if he tries to somehow harass Donato's, he's going to have a lot better luck, I think. Even though the Chinese town center is going to hit a little bit harder than the Rus one. I think having the Kremlin right there is going to offset that. It's going to make it really easy to get on that stone as well, unless you get pushed from the water. So he'll be able to go for a second town center quite easily if he wishes. Bearing in mind, Donato will be able to just go for a barbican on either the gold mine or the stone mine here. But it's interesting to see a Kremlin pick when, for a long time, Rus players were often just going Golden Gate because it gives you such an insane eco benefit. But Baltune, age up already finished here and he's brought his boats over, so I have to wonder if he's looking at actually just turning them straight into warships. He's going to start trying to torch the docks. The Imperial Academy going down first, rather than a barbican potentially, because it will actually boost the gathering here, but it will be a little bit slow. So Baltune's going to instantly start working away at the ships, and oh, this is even worse. So, ooh, this is really rough. Donato's having a try and micro his way through this. So he's going to have to cancel that and go for it elsewhere, or go for a Barbican. And it's going to mean his docks won't benefit from that insane boost to the gold, which he's not actually been really picking up with his official so far. And he needs to finish this ASAP, because that age up being delayed is costing him fishing ships. Once he gets down to his last 6, if he's losing the rest, he might even need to garrison them here. At the moment, it looks like he's only going to lose just the 1. In fact, he's pulling it away. Oh, not quite able to make it. So, Imperial Academy finishing up, but again, it's not quite the boost to his economy he was looking for. It's not even going to empower the lumber camp, just the gold mine at this stage. So that's really rough. In fact, he could have got it further over and empowered this other gold mine. So, you know, missing out on the lumber camp as well as the docks, though. You know, he's got to try and win back the water now. Not having it empower his other gold mine, which he's actually on. You know, obviously it doesn't matter if you're not actually collecting the Imperial official gold, but very quickly that starts to pay off once you do. Explosive junk. Attempting to engage, but not going to be able to connect, so it's going to have to come back home, and it just gets sniped. Genato's going to have to try. And can you have the ships just garrison straight in the dock once you train them? Pretty sure you can, can't you? Just like AoE 2 and whatnot. Like, I mean, I know you can put your fishing boats in there, but when you initially train them, can you? Because I know with AOM, you can't, and with AoE 2, you can't garrison your warships, but if you train them and set the rally point to the dock, they'll be garrisoned in the dock. So a nice impact there, because it really cuts down a lot of the health on the Lodger, but looks like they've got plenty of replacements here. So the war junk going to have to retreat. And there's no follow-up explosive ship to try and catch them before they can come home and repair. So this is going to be a bit rough for Donato here. His age up has been really delayed here. He's lost a couple of ships. And ooh, is he looking to go? Well, he's really struggling for food at the moment. Not sure if he's looking to try and get Song Dynasty, because I mean, there's almost never a situation where you don't want Song Dynasty as the Chinese. Almost never. I'm not going to say never, never say never, but almost never. Like, I'd almost say never there was a situation for the Kremlin, but Baltune's making this work, even though if he had a golden gate, he'd be able to generate some extra resources by now. Basically just toggle between gold and wood, and you can't go wrong. So the explosive, oh, is that a fishing ship? Sorry, getting picked off. Looks like an explosive ship because it's all burning up. Yeah, explosive ship trying to engage here. So we'll get a bit of damage done, but Hulk's the junk. It's got to try and actually reach those lower ships. So the lowest of them actually dragging back the demo ship. Another one coming in here, not getting quite the connection it was looking for. It's been a rough start here for Donato. Is he going to be able to find his way back into this game somehow? Probably would like to get another lumber camp a little bit closer there, if not even just transition to this back one, because very soon Baltune will be able to start hitting those villages with ease. That demo ship just getting dragged by the other warships. It's a bit lazy, isn't it? Oh, sorry, the junk going down. Fishing ships for Donato being picked off. So this is really rough because I think this is most of his food eco at the moment. He's banked a lot of wood that I don't know if he's actually really needed it at the moment. I mean, I guess the idea is as soon as he starts getting ahead on water, he can just pump a bunch of fishing ships out, but saying that he sort of hasn't had the gold to keep producing all the warships that he's needed to here. Sorry, all the food that he's needed. So here, he's really corrected that. He's got a lot more on the food. Just spending up that wood bank that he's got. Hopefully this can get him back into the game here. And there's a big navy here for Baltune, and he doesn't seem to be overextending in the face of these explosive junks. Well, that one lands a nice hit. I don't know if it'll be enough here. Baltune looking really solid here. Even got a stables and going to start pushing some knights across the map. This could be deadly because I don't know if Donato can really afford to get a barracks out to try and repel that at the moment. Although Baltune doesn't know about this gold mine just yet. Although I think he can assume that if his opponent's not on this one, he's likely to be on one of these two over here. So a lot of gatherers having a run in their lives. Probably go back to that gold mine that's close to the shore, which could put them at a bit of a risk from the warships now. Baltune moving in once again to that knight. They'll work away at that mining camp, but Donato's moved to the other one, but there's now another knight coming in. So the warship's going to be able to work him down pretty quickly. Baltune still has that water advantage, and now the demo ship getting a nice hit there. Well, the demo ship hits Donato not quite as powerful as could be, I guess. This Baltune is, you know, microing well to back away from the official now being picked off. And Donato's got to try and get this barracks up as quick as he can. Demo ship's now trying to finish off the navy, but it's really rough for them to actually find an opportunity to engage here, and Baltune's just constantly making sure his opponent can't build up a navy. Now one of those docks under a bit of threat. The knights retreat, but the spear transition's been forced out, and more villagers. Ooh, now not safe. GG. Donato taps out. Baltune takes the game.